So basically Nifty is at an all-time high right now. Okay, this is an all-time high in the sense. Let's have a look at this. It's a very good day for investors. Now whatever levels we have actually marked, price has actually opened much above where it has kind of have where we kind of have marked. So we were actually observing SBI India and all. We had basically marked the setup in SBI India, but today what has happened is the price has actually opened kind of above the levels. See this. It has opened above the levels. Now we have to wait for some time. Okay, we kind of have to wait for some time before we get any sort of an entry. Okay, the prices are basically been testing this level. Now some sort of see what happens now. Such a huge gap, like 1% gap. So it's best that we wait. Nothing much to be done now. It's best that we kind of wait, checking out for what probably could happen. So all the companies are gaining. So there is not even a single company that is losing at the moment. Okay. So when I check, so leaders are another stock that we were kind of thinking about was ICICI Bank, right? So we'll see both of them together. Chart. Have a look at SB India and ICICI on the same chart. So just look at the chart. So on days like this, no, it's kind of not possible for you to take a trade. Okay, in the sense like all of a sudden you can't just take a trade out of nowhere. Okay, so when it comes to these kind of days, it's best that you wait. Okay, you kind of wait for opportunities for the market to settle. And since there has been like market has reacted really positively towards the win of Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. So like too much volatility, too much move. So let's wait. Somebody who took an overnight position the last week and somebody who is having investments, they have made some really good money. Just think about it. You make 1% over a week. So it's a good day for me as far as my investments are concerned. Markets have reacted really positively. Hmm. So Divis Lab is one of the major performer today. Okay, Divis Lab is actually one of the major performer. So their quarter two results are really good. Okay, I'll just show you on my other screen. See guys, like I have two screens. So, okay, this is a different. So if you see over here, Divis Lab is one of the leading one. Okay, now the reason for it is basically their quarter two performance. Okay, so their quarter two performance has been pretty much good due to the very same reason. Like it has showed some really great performance. You know, SB India is kind of coming towards our levels. Let's see the beautiful Nifty performing. Let's kind of see how beautiful Nifty is performing. It's breaking the day's high. Taking a trade, taking an entry right now is considered risky. So it's best that you check out for SBI India itself. Bank Nifty is also breaking high. snap. So yeah, so this is the level that we were observing for. I'm just checking out for the same level on SB India. Global markets are behaving strong. So this is also there. I'm watching out for this also. Global indices, Dow, everything is up. So let's see. So today is kind of what do you say? Such a good day. Such a good day in the sense. Such a good day for investors. You see that now you probably would be kind of understanding how beautifully levels are being respected, right? So this was a resistance that we had marked yesterday. So today also the price is actually facing some sort of a rejection from the same level. So now we can actually kind of think about going for a long once this level is actually kind of getting broken. Once this level is getting broken, like see, first 5 minutes we didn't consider. Why? Because markets have been had a gap up, so we'll kind of wait for these levels to basically get broken. Then probably at if now itself it is getting broken, we probably could go for an entry once the price closes above that with a stop loss somewhere here. Okay. Now considering the global cues, everything is up. Global cues. When I say global cues, the global markets are actually performing up. Bank Nifty is up, Nifty is up, everything is up. So that means trading in the direction of the trend. Trading in the direction of the trend means trading along with Nifty, trading along with Bank Nifty. That would be a better thing to do. Okay. So HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Axis Bank. Okay. Apart from IndusInd Bank, all the banks are kind of looking bullish itself. Now, SBI India is also facing some reluctance to pick further. Let's see what happens. Like, not yet a time to comment. Maybe it'll pick up towards after some time. Maybe it probably could pick up after some time. Okay. So Nifty has broken the day's high. So just quickly have a look at Reliance too. Reliance is dropping. Actually, things are kind of started getting a bit slow. Uh, Reliance, yeah, Reliance is actually kind of dropping, like, but there's not a time to go for a short, right? Because, like, see, everything is up, global markets, everything is actually up. No, it is kind of not a time to tell that okay, Reliance will kind of uh, like going for a short on Reliance won't be a good idea. IT sectors are moving up. We don't know. I don't consider overbought, oversold, and all. Don't consider the other side. It's clean price action. Now see, Reliance is dropping down, but Nifty is not falling down. So IT sector is actually picking up or holding Nifty on the upside. Okay, IT sector is kind of holding Nifty on the upside. Now on my other screen, I kind of see that okay, SBI India is trying to pick up. Right, SBI India is kind of trying to pick up. Let's see what happens. Yeah. So guys, be alert. Be alert. See what? How do you define overbought and oversold? How do you define overbought and oversold? See, something that is good, definitely it is going to be bought. Right? Something that is good, that is actually providing value to people, is always going to be bought. So RSI is an indicator. So are you kind of talking about RSI indicator, Padma? Like I personally don't use it. Yeah. So there's, yeah, there goes our order for an entry at 221.7. Okay, with a stop loss over here. So you could wait for the price to close above the level. Could wait for the price to close above the level, and I'm personally going to punch an order with my risk being 1.5 rupee. Okay, so let's wait for the 5 minute closing above the level. So yesterday we were actually speaking that we need a favorable risk reward. So we kind of said that okay, our probable target would be probably in the range of 2.4 rupee. Okay, if there is an upside move, like you can actually expect a 2.4 rupee. Okay, see, I told you, Palmari, like we don't personally consider any sort of. I personally don't consider any indicators. So it's purely on price that I trade. Okay, so let's wait for a closing. Just a second. So once again, we are actually seeing how important resistance levels are, right? So the level that we marked yesterday, exactly the same point it is facing rejection. Just see. So you see how exactly at the same point that we were observing yesterday, the price is facing rejection. ICICI Bank is picking up. ICICI Bank is picking up still. Seems no stopping. See, RSI is an indicator, my friend. Let's forget about it. Yeah, so we're kind of waiting for a move. Okay, T is sort of facing uh, like Reliance. I badly want Reliance to pick up. Okay, so everybody is in a good mode, and Reliance is actually the one who is not supporting. So I don't know why Reliance is doing this today. So usually Reliance is one friend who is always ready to lead the pack. So let's wait, but maybe Reliance is just waiting for some time to give a move. So now, like the market has actually slowed down. That initial upside pickup is not happening. Okay, so SB India also, if we see, like it tried to pick up, it face rejection, kind of face rejection, and it is kind of dropping down from that point. Okay, so this is why we say that we need to wait for a closing to take a trade. Okay, now if you probably would have actually taken a trade as soon as the price touches this level, then once this price reaches the low, you're hitting your stop loss. So rather than that, it's best that you wait for the price to kind of close below the level in order to take a trade. Okay, you kind of wait for the price to close below the level in order to take a trade, which is always best. Okay, it is always best to wait for the price to give a closing below the level in order to take a trade. Closing above the level or below the level. Okay, so here, no, we didn't get anything. So exactly at the same resistance levels that we were observing, prices actually facing rejection. Let's see what happens. Let's kind of see what probably could happen next. Let's wait. And being patient is very much important. Now, there are some other stocks also that I'm watching on, but these were the ones that we had discussed, right? We had discussed this one. So let's focus on this only right now. Tell you. So now, yeah, banks are gradually picking up. Let's see if we can get a break. So meanwhile, I got to take a call. So I'm just muting myself for a while. Let's see what happens. Okay. Yeah, ICICI had a huge gap up and it basically kind of broke. See, the levels that we were observing were somewhere here, right? So we were kind of checking out for some levels over here, right? We were kind of expecting the price to kind of break above these levels. But what happened? The price actually has opened at a much higher rate. Okay, meaning like the levels that we were watching out has been invalidated. Now we kind of need new set of levels to get formed in order to check out for some moves. So it's best that we don't consider this. But I just wanted to show you like how ICICI was continuously picking up. Okay, that's it. It's not just ICICI. Like on the other screen, when I can see that HDFC Bank, uh, HDFC Bank, Axis Bank too picked. Okay, so apart from IndusInd Bank and SB India, the other two banks had picked up. Okay, but not at a time to comment. Let's wait. Now we see that yeah, CSB India after facing recession, it has approached the day's low. Now probably that the same thing could have kind of happened with the Bank Nifty also. It would be kind of dropping. Yeah, it is dropping, but not at a time to come in. Let's wait for some time. Okay, let's kind of wait for some time. Yeah, Neither like let's kind of keep aside news for a while. Let's kind of purely focus on levels. And something I just would like to tell you is best that you avoid stocks that has a lot of news. For example, like earlier I used to trade on ICICI Bank, not now, long time back. Sorry, Yes Bank. So once the time came when lot of news factors, all these things started coming in, the stocks start becoming too much emotional. That is almost every single day there is a news associated with the stock. So it's best that you kind of avoid stocks that has a lot of news associated alongside. Okay. Now the reason for that is because like what all things can you track, right? So levels, yeah. So it's best that we kind of avoid stocks that has a lot of noise associated along with it. Yeah, not speaking anything. Nothing much to speak. Okay, so SBI India basically has broken the day's low. Okay, so it has basically broken the day's low. So, so this is like one very important thing that we kind of is best. Okay, if you are actually taking a breakout, it's best that you wait for a closing above the level in order to initiate your position. Why? Because else probably what could happen is the price just touches the level and falls down. Okay, so just wait. Now, if we don't get any opportunities here, we could check out for some other stocks also. Anyways, yeah, we'll kind of wait for some time. We'll see what happens. Then we'll decide what to do, what not to do. Okay. The price closing above the levels, meaning the 5 minute time frame price actually closing above the level that we are watching. So here, if I see where did the 5 minute time frame candle close? It closed over here. This candle. It didn't. It never closed above the level that we were watching out. Okay. So once the level is getting close, that is when we kind of can say that yeah, from here the price could kind of pick up further. So if the level is not being reached, that could be a chance that okay, the level is just getting tested and it is falling down. Okay. Now if Bank Nifty kind of picks up further breaking the day side, then definitely we can expect SBI India to also give up upside. But let's wait for that. Now Reliance, this candle is pretty much crucial. What happens in this candle is kind of pretty much crucial. We kind of see a pickup in Reliance, then definitely Nifty would pick up. Okay, Nifty would pick up, and now we kind of need Axis Bank, ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank also to drive Bank Nifty further up. If that is the case, then definitely we can actually see for a break of SBI India's high levels. Let's see, like it's not in our hands, right? So now we can actually see that okay, the price is kind of facing a support over here. So this also we had marked. No, sorry, this is the day's low that we marked today, right? The day's low is acting as a level now. The reason why we didn't go for a short is due to the fact that the global cues are still up. Okay, the global market cues are still up. The indices futures, Dow is up. Now our market sentiment, I can't tell or no one can actually say that our market sentiment is down at the moment. Our market sentiment is still kind of looking bullish itself. Okay, so obviously like every upside move, some sort of profit booking, all these things can be expected to see what happens. So I'm just going to take a call. So I'm just muting myself for a while. Okay. So Himanshu, I guess you got what closing above the level is. So we need the price to actually, okay, for example, on the negative side, this 5 minute candle actually closed below this particular level. Okay, the 5 minute candle closed below the level. For consent, it will be a long position for us. We kind of need the price to close above this particular level. 5 minute time frame to close above the level. That's what I meant, closing above the level. So just muting myself for a while. Just got a call to attend. Who are looking for HDFC Bank and IndusInd Bank. IndusInd Bank is consolidating. Talking about HDFC Bank, so we need HDFC Bank to pick up. Okay, but the risk reward won't be so favorable when it comes to HDFC Bank. It doesn't look the risk reward is going to be pretty much favorable. Let's wait. Yeah, sure. So in the case of ICICI Bank right now, the day's high would itself be the resistance. Okay. So what is actually holding over here the day's high point? In the case of ICICI Bank itself is going to be the most important right now. Okay. So when I say the day's high, please don't think this is going to be the highest day of the highest point of the day. This is the highest point of the day so far. Okay. Now, CSB India is basically not moving at all now. Can mark support at 480. Are you speaking about 480 or 450? I guess 450 you were talking about, right? Yeah, you can. Kotak Mahindra, Axis Bank. So guys, like I guess we picked SB India, which is not at all moving. Other stocks are moving. Okay, anyways, so it happens. Like not always the stocks that you pick have to give the best moves. Let's see for some more time. I'll just take out a banking basket for you guys. ICICI Bank, SBI Bank. In a different screen. So ICICI Bank is, as we mentioned, that resistance is just approaching that resistance. Okay, we'll see if some sort of an opportunity can be made in ICICI Bank too. Okay, so that'll also be washed out. Okay, it's being taken out. Okay, so we'll see for a trade over here. This is not uh, someone who goes for a trade. So to see the stop loss 59.8, 57.6, almost a 2 rupee stop loss. 60, 57.3, yeah, it's 2 point, yeah, some 2.7 rupees stop loss. Okay, 2.7 rupees stop loss. Now, once again, this is being tested. Okay, so this is why I say it is always important that you wait for the price to actually close above the level. So, do you see that? So, it's just the price is basically testing this level, it is kind of coming down. It is not giving a closing above the level. So we always need a strong closing above the level in the 5 minute time frame to further accelerate an upside move. Okay, so if it is just kind of just testing, it doesn't make sense. We need a closing actually. Got it. So we always kind of need some sort of a closing above the levels that we are watching out. Okay, guys, we miss out. No. There at the level, there at the level. Yes, watch carefully. So I'm just going to punch an order for myself. No, guys, like this is my personal thing. No, I don't want uh, any one of you to trade just based on me. This is a resistance level being taken out. I'm trying to wait for a closing. Yeah, that's a closing. So yeah. So I'm punching an order at 460, a buy at 460 with my stop loss at 457.3. Can go wrong. You can be right. So is that 459.6? So we kind of need Bank Nifty to be in our favor now. So we actually need Bank Nifty to be kind of be in our favor so that the price is capable of picking up further. Okay, so we kind of need Bank Nifty to be in our favor now. Let's see what happens. Finding a reluctance to move up. See, I don't want anyone of you who don't know which order you are personally comfortable with to take a trade. So just figure out all those things for yourself. Okay. So yesterday, I guess I have basically shared. So I personally use always limit orders. So I personally have this habit of always using limit orders. So that, and I don't use much margin also. So it's best that you figure out for yourself which is comfortable. So we have people who use cover orders, who use limit orders, bracket order. Like only some brokers permit it, but most don't permit bracket orders. So no. Okay, so there is nothing like this is good and that is not good. So just make sure that every time you take a order, make ensure that you keep a stop loss. That's it. Okay, so if you keep a stop loss, that is more than sufficient. Because you need to control your risk, you need to mitigate your risk. That's it. Seems Bank Nifty is dropping down, and seems ICICI is kind of starting to turn against us. So let's wait. Let's kind of wait for either our stop loss to be taken out. Okay. Now, when it comes to the other banks, HDFC is falling, Axis is falling. So IndusInd is kind of falling. SBI India is falling. So it seems that we took an entry at a time when all other banks are falling, uh, including ICICI Bank. Things are falling down, but let's wait for our stop loss to get hit, come out of the trade. If our view has gone wrong, but it's not yet a time to say, okay, our view has gone wrong. Now, why I kind of mentioned that, okay, this is the point where I realized my view going wrong is due to the fact that, so you see that this is a level. So if the price basically falls below this particular level, I understand, okay, my view has actually gone wrong. That is why, like, this is considered to be the point to figure out for myself, okay, my view has actually gone wrong. Till then, I'll be in the trade with my stop loss over here. So now, when we check out the banking sector as a whole, so what we observe is now it would be kind of in the hands of SDFC to decide where to drive the index. Okay, so it would actually be in the hands of SDFC to decide whether to drive the markets up or whether to drive the markets down. So that's what we see looking at the charts. Okay. So obviously we are on the long side. We need the market to pick up. Let's see what happens. So those would be the kind of factors playing in. No, definitely, like, we need a good upside move, and we also wish for that to happen. Let's see how things go, how things take place. So SB India again, the same level is being supported. So the levels that we have now. So this is why we say levels are always important. Levels are the core of the market. Like, in the sense, levels are being respected again. So it is basically the tech, pharma, and banking sector stocks that has led the rally. Okay. Where can we check? So there is something called as niftyindices.com. Just check that site, niftyindices.com. Once again, finding reluctance to move up. So let's see what happens. So we need it to pick up further. That is exactly what we have been waiting for. That is exactly what we want. Okay. Yeah. Now, good question. So today, like the cases is kind of at an all-time highs, right? Oh, sorry, no. I'm really sorry, my friend. Not all-time high. Okay, just tell you, just wait, just wait. So I'm kind of expecting the price to kind of pick up by more than. So here the stop loss that we have actually taken a somewhat okay. Uh, we have actually taken a stop loss of like how many rupees? Yeah, 2.7 rupee, right? So we had taken a stop loss of 2.7 rupee over here. So I'm personally expecting for an upside move of easily more than 3.5 rupee. So these levels are actually getting broken. You could kind of expect the price to come somewhat come toward these levels, the 474 levels. That's what. Sorry, I'm really sorry. Yeah, 464 levels at least, and post that. So the next level, the next significant resistance seems to be at 470. Looking at the charts, like if I check into the 1 day charts, I better get a picture. But you could see that yeah, 474 levels could be probably the next holding level in this case. Okay, so you could kind of expect it to come up to the next level, which I saw over here, 474 marks. Just a second, guys. So it's basically not kind of giving any sort of a move. We needed to pick up. So Nifty Bank is kind of approaching the day's high. Slowing down, come on. So we need ICICI to pick up. Yes, 460.75. Come on. So we kind of need this move to continue. So this should not be a move that stops over here. We kind of need this to continue. So ICICI, please don't disappoint us. So my average entry seems to be 459.6. Okay, 459.6 is my average entry price. So I hope ICICI doesn't disappoint us. I showed you like this level that I marked over here, right? So this has been considered as a stop loss. This has been kept as a stop loss. Why? Because the price actually falls below this point. I understand my view has gone wrong. Okay, I kind of understand my view has kind of gone wrong. So that is why this has been kept as a stop loss. So we need Bank Nifty to pick up one big good move. That's what we want, right? So we kind of need Bank Nifty to kind of pick up like anything. So as I mentioned, HDFC is gradually picking up. But see, this is not the kind of pace that we need. Axis Bank, Kotak, okay, Kotak is favoring. HDFC is picking up. Hope it picks up further. Want it to. That is what we want. Anyways, let's see what happens. Let's see. The market has actually slowed down. So it's a very big gap in Nifty. So now, no, now the queues look up only. Like right now, also see global queues are still looking up itself, right? So now is not the time to comment, but obviously, see nothing can be said. Okay, market is not in any one of our hands. But we are still bullish on it. We kind of want Nifty to pick up. We kind of want Bank Nifty to pick up. We need everything to pick up. So Reliance is something that I'm not so happy with. Reliance is something that not just me, both you also won't be happy with. You don't want Reliance to fall down like this when everybody else is happy. Reliance, come on, pick up. That is what we kind of want Reliance. That is what we expect from the side of Reliance. So the ICICI Bank also is not making us that happy. I wanted some sharp moves to happen. Like Uh, Pramod, yeah. So it should basically be considered. But see, at the time when we were picking out an entry, it was kind of looking bullish itself, right? So obviously, like after that, if it changes, then it is not out. That that is kind of out of our hands. See, after we take an entry, the price kind of takes upon a change, and then it's kind of something that is out of our hands. Then we couldn't do much about it. US market advice about it. See, according to US elections, see, see, just because of something like we can't say market will be bullish, market will be bear. See, market has its own view. Okay, so market always has its own view. Okay, so those things are actually beyond our understanding. What the market has to do. So basically, what the market actually has to do is kind of completely out of our hands. Yeah, so SBI basically broke this particular support, but currently, like we don't have the courage to go for a short. Why? Because like sentiments still look bullish, right? Sentiments is actually still looking bullish. So when the sentiments is looking bullish, so you kind of going for a short is not a good idea. See, I want Reliance to pick up badly. I don't know what is Reliance doing. I badly want Reliance to pick up. Hmm. See, this is why I always say the days high and the days low will act as significant levels, right? So days low is kind of acting as a support. Days low is kind of acting as a support over here. So ICICI is kind of right now moving against our view. We need this to pick up badly. Kind of need ICICI to pick up badly to come in our favor. Else we are hitting our stop loss. See, Alvin, this is something that is out of our hand. That is when our target will be reached or when our stop loss will be reached. So you could kind of take a leave. So even I kind of have some sort of a meeting to attend at 11. So I probably would be stop sharing at 11. So it's kind of completely up to you. Don't you see market depth and volume? Yeah, I have a look at volume. I don't have a look at the market depth. I have a look at the volume. So I have volume on one of the other charts. So the volumes are definitely like high, pretty much good. Okay. So Sanjay, thanks for asking. Let's begin touch. I think is a Reliance. I mean, sort of yeah. So Reliance has a really good weightage on Nifty. So due to the very same reason, it has the capability of picking up Nifty. Hey, today is my college first day. Okay, that's great. Where are you going to study? Which college? Which college are you going to, Alvin? Okay, PSG. Okay. Okay. Fine. Great, great. PSG Coimbatore. Yeah. So you could continue. Go for your college. Like I could give you the recording of this. And see, when it comes to this thing and all, like it's not in our hand. It is not in my hand, nor in your hand. Okay. So we can't say, okay, by this time our trade will be over. Depends on the markets, right? See, I'll give you. Don't worry about that. Uh, yeah. See, I personally have three screens, okay, and one for trading, so totally four. So I kind of track all the banking stocks. So banking stocks is something that I track on a regular basis. Okay. So yeah, it's always best that you track the bank nifty index. It's best that you track the bank nifty index. So right now, SB India, we can see it has actually gave a negative side move. It just fell down to the next level. That's a good name to trade in IndusInd Bank. So in the IndusInd Bank, yeah, but see, I'm personally not so comfortable in trading in IndusInd Bank. That's why I didn't get into that. Okay, so I'm personally not much into trading in IndusInd Bank. So Kotak has had a drop. Bank Nifty. So the global markets have turned a bit negative. Not negative, like from the previous highs, it has dropped down a bit. So the stocks that are looking strong is the leaders are definitely Davis Lab, as I mentioned, considering the Q2 earnings, ICICI Bank, Bharati Airtel, Axis Bank. Okay, so these are the stocks that are still looking like strong. Indocent. So on the weaker side, it is ITC, Adani Ports, TCS, and all. Come on, Bank Nifty, please give a move towards the day's high, break the day's high. Come on. Can we draw trend line? Like it would be too steep of a trend line, like too steep, right? Like it's kind of a clear cut upside move. Okay, I don't have the courage to kind of take a trend line break, but it's too steep of a move already. Okay, Nifty doesn't really fit consensus of a majority from which, yeah, that's what I said. HDFC Bank, Reliance, all these things has a major say. Is Reliance, I already mentioned, right? Reliance has a good weightage in Nifty. So obviously, if it has a good weightage in Nifty, it's like the Bedai buy. So he has his own say when it comes to Nifty. Okay, he has his own say when it comes to Nifty. Good. Okay. See, in case I miss out any questions, right? Please ask it again. Okay. At times, I probably would be missing out. So, see, as far as possible, I want to answer all your questions. So, if I miss out something, just feel free to ask it again. Okay. Now, the same thing. At times, you probably would be WhatsApping me. So, I probably won't be, maybe I can't respond to you at that particular time. So, usually, if that is the case, then please give me up a call. So, all these things can be done. Okay, so don't get me wrong. So probably I won't. At times I kind of have a habit of missing out on messages. So like all my messages are kind of backed up, but sometimes we have some backup issues. So, getting confusion and keeping. Okay, so keep your stop loss at a point where your view goes wrong. As simple as that. So here I realize my view goes wrong if the price basically falls below this particular level. If the price actually falls below this particular level, I understand my view goes wrong. So I kept my stop loss here. Again, ICICI is facing a rejection over here. Axis Bank is picking up continuously. So if we had taken a long position in Axis Bank instead of ICICI Bank, then we probably would have reached our profits now. Probably would have reached our like we would have reached some really good profits by now. From 455, it picked up to almost 450. But ICICI Bank it is still facing difficulty to pick up. SB India though it has dropped down. See, we were watching on this particular level to initiate a long. SB India has kind of dropped down like anything. So now it's in the hands of Bank Nifty to decide where to drive. Infosys. Okay, so yeah, Infosys and IT sector stock. Just a second, I'm just watching what could be done with this ICICI. Something could basically be done in the case of SB India. So SB India, yeah, it is actually kind of at this particular level now. So this which is definitely a good level to watch out also. Let's see if something could be done over here. So if we can go for a short over here with a stop loss somewhere over here, let's see if that can be done. That is go for a short over here with a stop loss at 220.4. Hmm. So I'm going for a short on SBI India. Okay. So I'm short on SBI India at 219.5. Okay, at 219.5. My stop loss at 220.4. Okay. So it's been decent profits. Now, the reason for this trade is basically the support level getting broken. Okay, the support level basically got broken. So with that particular break, I kind of expected the price to actually fall down further towards the next level, which basically like two kinds of levels can be seen over here. So one, okay, just zoom out a bit. Okay, so SBI India is giving some good moves. So over here, like the next significant level would lie over here. Okay, in the case of SBI India, the next significant level kind of looks to lie over here. Okay, so 218.13. So this is our stop loss. Our risk reward is definitely in the range of 1:2. Now, see, only thing that I regret right now is that we didn't short SBI India earlier. Once the support was getting broken, probably we could have shorted then also. So if that was the case, then by now we would have made some really good profit. Okay, so let's see what happens. So we are in some good profits in SB India now. Okay, some great profit. Okay, something decent, pretty decent in SB India. Now, talking about ICICI Bank, we probably would be having to maybe exit out with some loss. Let's see what happens, how it plays. Anyways, so we would be the happiest if ICICI picks up and SB India drops down further. So both being from the banking sector, I don't know how much we can expect that to happen, but still, let's see. Just wait, just wait. So I have basically shared some videos with you. So just go through that. Okay, just go through that. See, we already have some two positions running, right? So it's best that we concentrate on the same, okay, and not divert our attention for now. So SBN, as I mentioned, like I personally feel it could easily come up to these levels. So which would make it a 1:2. See, no need to keep any trigger price. You enter with limit orders itself, man. So I guess that is what I have emphasized on those demo videos also. So keep this habit of limit orders. Why? Because that'll help you in the process of trading, stop loss, everything. So we'll be coming into that. Just wait. We'll be getting into order types and all. Yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah, you can taste it separately. See, please go through those videos. I have actually shown live examples of each and every order type. Okay, so please go through that video. Like if you haven't been through today itself, you go through it. Okay, please do that. See, GTT and all, I don't know why you're looking into GTT and all. Like we were talking about intraday orders and that. Okay, so we were talking about intraday, right? So I'll share it again. We'll have a meeting on the same. So So mark it again, Anirudh. Probably something's wrong with your settings. Just clear your browser cache. Just try resetting it once again. That would sort out the issue. I personally feel. Just try it out for yourself. Okay. So all these things could be something issue with that could be all some issues with your uh, browser or something. How to add multiple, my friend? Just click on display. Just click on four charts view. It's already in four charts view. That's why you can't see. But if you haven't added four charts, then click on display, click on four charts view. So basically, I have taken out an exit on ICICI Bank. Okay, so 219 we have actually exited. Okay, so we basically took out an exit on ICICI Bank, sorry, SBI India on 219. Okay, so that's what happened so far. So now looks, now it kind of feels like HDFC is ready to pick up. Okay, so if that is the case, I don't want to stay on the short. I don't want to have any shorts running. Okay, so we are kind of out of both positions. Seems that we should have stayed in the SBI trade. Okay, so I had basically shifted my stop loss to 458. Okay, I kind of had shifted my stop loss to 458 in the case of ICICI Bank. Okay, and regarding the case of SB India, we have actually exited it out at what do you say? So we have actually exited it at 4219. Okay, so basically, yeah. So net to net, we have actually got out. Okay, so we have basically got out at no risk, no reward, that kind of situation. Okay, so kind of, yeah. So what I think we should kind of have, we could have actually held on to the SBI position. It feels like I should not have taken my stop. Sorry, I should not have exited at 219. So I should have held on to the position. It feels like, so we probably would have actually made some better results. So this could, this is a mistake, not good. This is a mistake from my end. So I should have not exited the SBA position. So yeah, anyways, so these are the two trades that we took today. So we didn't have any gain, nor did we have any loss. Okay. So why? Because the risk that we took in both the trades were the same. Okay. So and the reward was also kind of the same, what we kind of achieved. Okay. Now, since our average entry was actually in the case of ICICI Bank, we were capable of having out our average entry at 459.6. So it's like neither gain nor profit. Okay, so yes, so things could have been much better if we were actually kind of riding the SBI India trade. Fine, so things would have been better. Yes, so I'll just take some questions from your side.